And we're back here, gonna read Video Games Yes or No by Aaron Palmer. Introduction. Video games are a popular pastime for children and adults, but many people have different opinions about them. Video games may have good and bad elements. An opinion is the way a person feels about an issue or question. When people have different opinions, it doesn't mean one person is wrong and the other is right. It just means they think or feel differently. Just like you and a friend may not have the same favorite color, some people may have different opinions about whether video games are positive or negative, so positive being good, negative being bad. When you learn about both sides of a subject, you can form your own opinion and make your own argument. About 60% of Americans play video games. Most of them play at least an hour per week. So, you are going to be making your own argument. That's where that Oreo opinion piece comes in. You are going to make your own opinion about this if you think people should or should not play video games. Arguments for video games, meaning you should do it. For a lot of people, video games can be a source of fun, entertainment, and education. Video games can be played online, bringing people together from all over the world. Video games can help people learn new skills. Some video games teach pilots how to fly. Researchers discovered that some workers will learn more and forget less when they are trained using video games. Video games can teach you how to use different strategies to solve a problem. Some video games even teach kids how to design their own video games. Video game proponents encourage schools to use video games in lessons about math, reading, science, history, and other subjects. Sometimes people are so busy having fun playing video games, they don't notice they are learning. So before I do the arguments against, I'm going to go back and just go through it quick. So these are the reasons for. A lot of times it's people say it can be a source of fun, entertainment, education. People having fun together. You can play video games online, so you don't even have to be in the same city, state, country. You could be content. You could be from all over the world playing a video game together. You can learn a lot of things, especially if you are learning like a brand new job, like how to fly. They can teach you strategies to solve a problem. You can learn new things like coding, making your own video games. Or you can learn different things in school. They can be very, very educational. These are the arguments against video games. People who say you should not play. Many people think video games set a bad example. Unlike TV shows or movies that sometimes show bad things, a video game player controls what happens. People who play a lot of violent video games may become more hostile, some researchers say, meaning just not acting, like in a really positive way or making the best choices. If you see a fight in a movie, you are only watching it. If you play a video game, your choices make the fight happen. Is the person who plays a video game making a bad choice if they hurt a character in a game? Video game opponents argue that games can promote unhealthy habits, since they're often played while sitting indoors. Some health experts say looking at a screen for long periods of time can be bad for your eyes. Some people think video games keep people from making friends because they're too busy playing inside alone. You decide. There are a lot of things to keep in mind when forming an opinion about video games. Think about the issues on both sides and decide what the most important points are to consider before making your decision. So what do you think? Are you for, meaning yes, we should play, or against, no, we shouldn't, video games? That's what you get to do now, but I'll go through the issues against it. Sometimes they say it sets bad examples, like people, like with a video game, the person who's playing it sometimes makes bad choices. Sometimes they can be too violent with like fighting. Sometimes you're just sitting inside too much. You're not getting outside. You're staring at a screen too much, and you're not outside being active or being more physical. And sometimes they say you're inside all by yourself. So those are the things you need to think about. What you're going to do now is you get to make a choice here. You can either write your opinion now. So either you're going to be for playing video games, meaning you're saying yes, you can play video games, or you're going to be against it, saying people shouldn't, and you can write your opinion planner here. And you can use my sentence starters, In my opinion, I think. My first reason is, for example. My second reason is, for instance. So in conclusion. Or you can come back and watch the last video part to see my opinion, and then you can write yours. But you are going to write your own opinion here. You either are for video games, you think people should, or you're against it. People should not. So you can either start writing it right now, then come and see what my opinion was, or you can watch my video and then write your own. Your choice. I'll see you back here.